Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Harry Potter. We're going to talk about that Harry Potter reboot. We're going to talk about the word on the street is they're going to be more diverse and inclusive.
Look, is anybody surprised? I mean, we all figured that's what they were going to do from the beginning.
So we're going to talk about the potential for race swapping in the Harry Potter reboot, and it's going to make some people have a very tough moral quandary, right? Because on one hand, you're very furious that J.K. Rowling gets another shot at Harry Potter and she gets to be executive producer of this show. But on the other hand, if we've got, Black Hermione and non-binary Ron, well, that makes you a bigot for hating on those kids, doesn't it? Boy, this is going to be really interesting because nobody's going to be happy at the end of the day. And fantastic. We will have content for 10 years.
Yep,
between this and Disney blowing themselves up, we're going to be good. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about this before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Geeky will give you a woohoo if you subscribe.
Woohoo!
And let's talk about this situation because they did announce Max, not HBO Max, but Max has announced that they're going to reboot the Harry Potter series as a TV show with J.K. Rowling as an executive producer, and it's going
to take 10 years to do.
10 years, even though there's only 7 school years. I'm not understanding the math here, but maybe they're going to do a prequel. They'll tack a prequel on at the beginning. Maybe they'll do the Cursed Child at the end of it. Who knows? Who knows? Because the kids they hire now are going to be like 45 by the time they get done.
I was thinking it's going to take 10 years. So you hire like a 12-year-old now, they're going to be 22 by the time it's done.
Well, that's what happened with the first one. Harry had a full beard in high school. It was like, what? So the parts of the internet, basically Twitter, are very angry that Rowling is getting another shot at this. I think it's hilarious because HBO basically told them to lay down and shut up. And we're in the Harry Potter business. They basically said the drama around J.K. Rowling, this was an official statement, they said was just an online conversation. Basically, yes.
I didn't see that.
Yes, I loved it. They were like, their official statement was, we are in the Harry Potter business. The controversy around J.K. Rowling is an online conversation, which we're not going to discuss.
Oh my.
They basically shot them down and said, F your feelings, we don't care. We're going to make money off of Harry Potter.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It's an online conversation because people talking about it are people online. And even this article, don't they start off with a statement about J.K. Rowling?
They all do, yes.
Yes, note. It's important to remember the ongoing conversational statements by the creator of Harry Potter franchise. CBR supports the hard work of industry professionals on properties fans know and love and the wider world of Harry Potter that fans have adopted as their own. But they said here's the coverage of Rowling, but they don't actually say, go donate to the Trevor Project or something like that.
No, but they probably have a thing. But they're basically like, they all
That's toned down significantly from what it usually is.
Well, I think Hogwarts Legacy was a big factor because everybody went hard in the paint on, you got to boycott Hogwarts Legacy. You got to hate J.K. Rowling. You got to hate. And it went on to be like the highest selling game of the year. It's the highest selling release ever for Warner Brothers. And that includes, Batman games. That includes Mortal Kombat, and they're just like, you basically caused this game to blow up, and this show is going to blow up too, unless they get the casting all wrong and everybody gets pissed off, and that's going to be really interesting to see. So they said the Harry Potter television reboot is reportedly going to make an effort to cast POC actors, creating a more racially diverse Hogwarts.
I think everybody said that. It's the first thing everybody thought. This is a surprise to no one. Everybody knew they were going to do this because they changed Hermione to be black in the play and everything else. We all knew this was going to happen. And I don't think that's a shock to anyone.
Ron now looks like Waldo. So everybody, that was the first thing everybody said. They said, it's going to be on HBO. So okay, stick it to the activists, but they're absolutely positively, I can almost guarantee that Hermione is not going to be white because they've already set the precedent for that. And there was such a big deal about it. And they're also, look, the sad truth is they're going to use their diverse cast as a shield against the activists. It's going to be like a charm. I don't know what you would call that charm off the top of my head, but they're going to be like, okay, you can attack these children but you're attacking this black girl. You're attacking Indian Harry Potter and poor non-binary Ron.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be interesting because the people that are so salty about this and we don't need this new show and everything else. Yeah, whenever they attack the cast, and they said some of the writers are going to be POC also. Yeah. When they attack the show or the cast, they're basically, I thought you stood for all this, because you didn't give you the one thing, but now you're gonna have to accept the other thing, or you're a bigot.
Yes. Oh my God, I can't wait for.
I know, I'm waiting for that.
I want giant black Hagrid, and I want Shaq to play him.
Actually, the Hagrid's not like that at all, but it would be funny just to see that.
I love Shaq. I want to see Shaq as Hagrid with a really bad English accent.
No.
That'd be awesome.
It would be something to see, but I just don't think
it's like coming soon from HBO, starring Shaq as Hagrid. Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah. So they're gonna
Hag.
Sorry. Oh my God! Then Quidditch, he could just dunk the Quidditch ball.
Oh, Hagrid will probably be a woman now.
Oh God.
I don't know. They're definitely gonna put people in that are diverse and different colors and races and stuff. Even though the books are trying to say that we're sticking close to the books, a lot of these characters are described in the books as one way. They're gonna be something completely different now because
yeah, and here's the thing. This takes place in England, and population wise,
I don't know. England's pretty diverse now
on the BBC. Yeah, it's more diverse now than it was, but I'm just saying the BBC, as I understand it, this has come up before too. They way overrepresent the population over there. But look, regardless, I don't care. I just want to see the fireworks. Like this Harry Potter, and I said it in the other video, Harry Potter is to millennials what Star Wars was to Gen X. Mm-hmm.
I'd agree with that.
This is like a sacred cow. That's why there's so much drama around it. And it's your turn now. It's your turn to get upset and be like, what the hell are they doing to my franchise? What are you doing? And we're going to have people going at it. You're going to have people backing up Rowling, watching the show like they did with Hogwarts Legacy, trying to stick it to the activists. And then they're going to be completely confused. They're going to be like, wait, but why is Harry Potter a black lesbian in a wheelchair?
I think it's going to work the other way more. I think it's going to be these people that are like, we should get rid of, J.K. Rowling. You should get rid of Harry Potter, all this other stuff. We don't need these new movies. But now that the characters are diverse, I can't complain about it or I'm a shit. I'll be the person that I call everybody else when they don't like a character change.
And I guarantee you that is by design. I guarantee
I'm sure that's what I would do.
Design.
I'd be like, how do you shut these fuckers up? I know.
Snape's trans now. What you gonna do about it? You're not. Yeah, I mean.
But it only counts if you're a trans woman. If you're a trans man, it doesn't seem to matter at all.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just saying they're absolutely going to do this, and HBO's done it before. And I said the closest comparison I have to this is what they did with His Dark Materials, where they had the Golden Compass movie, and the actors in the movie looked pretty much exactly like they were described in the book. Lyra had blonde hair. We had Sam Elliott in it and all that, and they replaced him with Lin-Manuel Miranda in the series. And Will was race swap. They made him a black kid. But the thing is, the kid that played Will was really effing good. Lyra was Logan's daughter from Logan, obviously Wolverine's daughter. Her name Daphne Keane, and she was really good. And she has black hair and not blonde hair. So they got the right cast, and they can do that. You can actually get the right, really good actors, and they're not going to look the part. And I think that they'll probably do that. But yeah, I think this is kind of going to be their shield against the activists trying to attack the kids. But
they're going to attack them anyway. And when they do, we'll be the first ones there to point out what a bigot and istophobic jerk they are.
The original movies, as well as the books, have often been criticized for their lack of diversity in England and poor handling of non-white cultures.
Poor handling of non-white cultures because it was written by a white woman.
So I think Cho is going to come up. That's going to be interesting.
What's interesting to me is non-white cultures. Okay, you do understand that there's a lot of cultures in the world, in different countries in the world that might have white people in them, but they aren't like that. I'm not. I thought, how can it be the white culture and the white people have no culture at the same time?
Yeah,
I'm trying to understand this.
Whatever. I just think this is going to be hilarious because now we're going to actually see who the real bigots are. I think it's going to be hilarious. I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious to watch this. But yeah, and the flip side of that is they are going to use it as a shield. I think. You know,
Probably.
and that's
Shock to no one.
shock to no one. So it said, yeah, they brought up Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway, but they said it's going to be authentic to the original books and bring Harry Potter and these incredible adventures to new audiences around the world, except for all the changes we're going to make. The announcement proved to be controversial, especially given the fact that many fans have turned away from the franchise. Many? No. Not many.
Well, okay, but even if that's so, they turn. Then why do they care? Why are they out there yelling about it? You turned away from the franchise already, so why do you care?
You already turned away, except for the $1.2 billion in sales of Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, right.
You know,
and then all the
turned
articles
away.
tell you how to hide all your achievements so that your friends don't know you're playing it. You know?
Okay, here's what you missed in yesterday's video. Warner Brothers and HBO declined to address the issues surrounding Rowling's involvement in the series. I don't think this is the forum, HBO chairman and CEO of Content Casey Bloys said when asked about Rowling's anti-trans stance. That's a very online conversation, very nuanced and complicated, not something we're going to get into.
Good, to shut them down.
Our priority is what's on the screen. Yeah, so, yeah. This is going to be really interesting. I
love this. Many fans have also expressed concern that the young stars of the series be exposed to the toxic discourse in which Rowling is currently engaged. No, they're not. They're going to be exposed to toxic behavior over the people that are out there yelling all the time. Everybody else is a bigot because they're going to have a meltdown and they're going to behave like bigots and attack kids because they do. They have no problem attacking children.
No.
And then they tell you you're a horrible person, but they'll go far beyond anything anybody else has ever done. And then they'll be like, those kids. I do worry for the kids. I do.
We said that when they announced it. That was the first thing we said.
First thing we thought about.
The kids in this show are going to be dogpiled by Twitter psychos. The same people that are going to come after these kids are the same people that set up a website to track anybody who streamed Hogwarts Legacy to dox and harass them. Like, you don't understand how absolutely insane these people are. And I hope this situation absolutely, throws some light on that. I mean, we saw it to some extent with Hogwarts, but if they start going after kids,
it's the same people that do the cartoon shit, and then they attack children for not having their fan art be the way they want or whatever, and they'll tell kids to kill themselves.
Yeah,
it's same mentality.
Yeah, but we'll see where the media stands on that, because when it comes to Star Wars, if you criticize the actress playing Leia, not herself, but the fact that they had Leia replace Luke, you're a hater, bigot, you want harm to come to children, whatever. But if these people go after the Harry Potter actors, will outlets like CBR and the Mary Sue and Kotaku, will they call them out or be like, well, they're just doing an activism, it's okay, those kids knew what they were getting into, throwing in with J.K. Rowling, their parents should have kept them away from her.
Most of the kind of the people that worked on the game.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
they knew what they were getting into. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Help support the channel. Go to thereef.support and get early access to podcasts, videos, and other content. That's thereef.support.